Hopefully, Tigers can scratch out a win or two. Now, they have 19 games left. So let's talk about those 19 games. 6 of them are against the Chicago White Sox. 3 of them against Baltimore. 3 of them against Kansas City. 3 of them against Minnesota. And 4 against the Seattle Mariners. So let's talk about these and let's kind of break these down. There's only 19 games left, and I'm going to say that those 19 games are mercifully here, thankfully. Less than 20 left. I don't want the season to end because I love baseball season, but this team's been really tough to watch. This series, Chicago at home, 3 games. Then they go to Baltimore for 3. Then they go to Chicago for 3. Then they have Kansas City at home for 3. Minnesota at home for 3, which is the final homestand. And then they end the season out on the West Coast in Seattle for 4 games. So how are these last 19 games going to go? Because 538 still has them projected at 100 losses, which means to avoid 100 losses, this team has to go 9-10 over these last 19. If they go 9-10, they'll end up at 63-99. How does that happen? Well, here's my prediction. This is what I think could happen with this team. Like I said, I think they're going to win one of the Chicago White Sox series, whether it's this one that's this weekend at home or it's the one that's on the road. And I don't think that they're swept in the other. So basically, they're going to split those 6 games, go 3-3. When they travel to Baltimore on Monday, I think that they're going to lose 2 of 3 to Baltimore, who is in the playoff chase. So that will put their record at 4-5. I think they're going to split the remaining games, 6 remaining games, Kansas City and Minnesota. They'll win one of those series and lose the other. So that would put them at 7-8, which means that they would need a series win in Seattle to avoid 100 losses. And we saw what Seattle can do when Seattle came here just a few weeks ago. I don't think that this team is going to be able to beat Seattle 3 times. So I'm going to say that they lose that series, that they win one of those games, and they get 100 losses. I think they go 8-11 over these last 19 and end the season disappointing for sure, 62-100. It sucks. I know it's not a popular suggestion, but it is going to be what I think happens. I think this team, definitely the way that they're set up, is going to be a 100-loss team. I mean, it would make sense in 2022 for as disappointing as they've been to be a 100-loss team. But they still had to play the games. And hopefully I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit it because I don't shy away from owning up to my own missteps, like it looks like I'm going to do with my prediction for San Diego not making the playoffs. But whatever, that's for another show. I will see you next Thursday. I will not be here on Monday for the corner, so we'll recap everything, kind of reset everything next Thursday. I do appreciate you stopping by for a little bit of talk about baseball. We talked about JV. We talked about the Houston sweep. We've talked about the series coming up with the Chicago White Sox and what this team needs to do over the next 19 games. This has been The Corner. I am AJ Reilly. I look forward to talking to you again next Thursday. And until then, as always, go Tigers.